Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. The quick feet by Jackson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Third down.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So now here are the Broncos with excellent field position to start off. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Dobbins. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
A 55-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams, a direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there, a big effect on this game.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And an Eagles first down.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Down to about the 45.
Barkley on the carry.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 10 carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side complete to Dotson. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for an Eagles.
Hurts. Going right back to Dotson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Eagles first down.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
The rushing totals for Dobbins last week. 17 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Denver has a 1st down on a 15-yard play.
And the Broncos first down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Our first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, now it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
First down, Broncos.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing Nix. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
46. A 3-yard gain on the play.
Here's Nix. Got a man. That's Trent Sherfield. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. first and 10. It's Dobbins. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 8-yard line.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Nix to the air. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Man in punt formation for the Eagles.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how a drive you're supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. To throw, here's Nix. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone tried to account for someone, but unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Now a 2nd and 2. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Nix. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Denver.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. The Broncos had 2 and 2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
To throw is Nix. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Looking to throw. Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run with Dobbins. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up
Harvey will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie. The first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Eagles 3.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
For the Broncos.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
For an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. Second and 5.
Devontae Smith. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 40-yard
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
To the sideline and incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. They'll start with the option. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Nix. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Speed comes off the edge there, Charles, from the end, and he blindsides him.
And the guy who's supposed to protect the quarterback, maybe the highest paid guy on the offensive line, the left tackle, hard to deal with there. Defensive end had too much speed and got to him.
With it is Jackson. A beautiful fake. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
This pass hauled in by Dotson.
Complete to Jahan Dotson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. At the 16.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Hurts fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good. So add 3. All told, after the safety, it's a 5-point swing, and that could have turned out much worse.
Well, you don't want to say no harm, no foul, but I do believe you're right. A 9-point swing hurts. 5 points, much more manageable, especially in a tight game like this.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Operating from the gun. Nix. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2nd down and 6 now. Again, he'll drop to throw.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Nix's pass.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A 59-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's now 13-8.
Makes the score. Broncos
So a good
13.
kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A little juke. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A short throw to Ingram. 3rd and 2.
Evan Ingram. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
He's brought down
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st down, Denver.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up 1st downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
10 yards.
60 yards rushing for him now to this point. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The give is to McLaughlin. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
That's good for an Eagles.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
40-yard line.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's good for another.
They'll give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2nd down and 8.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Will Shipley, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Broncos 20, Eagles 15.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Muscles by at the 25. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Jawan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll set up the screen. It's McLaughlin. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Nix. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Nix to the air. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line. The second down.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. So instead of giving them another chance on 3rd down, they're going to decline the penalty and force a decision on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Off the play fake. Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
To throw. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
27 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's McLaughlin. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Nix. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line.
1st down, Denver.
A carry from McLaughlin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown, Denver.
Jaleel McLaughlin, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
He'll drop to throw. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. Well, we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw here. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 3rd and 19. To throw is Nix. Hard throw, incomplete.
Intended for Evan Ingram.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
That's good.
23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. On the option left, it's Hurts. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Complete, it's Dotson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Third down and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 12-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 46.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Broncos.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
And 8 at the Eagles' 32-yard line.
Up the middle they go. McLaughlin. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLaughlin. And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's
a gain of 32 that time.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
10 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
12 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and
Brown
10
goes
at
in
the
motion left.
34-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got him in. It's Brown. 2nd down and 3.
Complete to A.J. Brown. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
In motion, the tight end.
27-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14.
And an Eagles first
From the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side complete to Dotson. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. Here we go. This is 4th down.
By Pat Surtain. A gain of only a yard.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Here's 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
And it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, McLaughlin. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Nix. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Denver.
The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for the Broncos, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head